Alright, here we go. We got a side tension line in this tree. Old dead fir over here in Idaho. Trying to protect that old line there. It's a water line. Anyhow, got Dave Hyatt on the saw down there. He's a hell of a hand. Kind of a fun day. Anyhow, I'm just trying to keep some pull in this line. Just to keep it from rolling into that side of that fir right there. Down there and hitting the line so we can keep it up in here. He's going ahead on her, so. Back her up with wedges a little bit. We already jacked one this morning, but I got a little easy job right now I can do some video on. There she goes. Perfect. Show some limbs back. Well, here we are. It's about, what, 2 o'clock? We're getting a storm blowing in. I think it's coming from that way, but boy, there was some hellacious wind blowing through here a minute ago. Now we're starting to get some hail dropping. But we're trying to stay away from that line, and lightning's starting to hit. Anyhow, it's getting a little western here. We're kind of hoping the wind takes care of a couple of these trees for us. Anyhow, fun day out here. It's coming down pretty good now. Taking a little refuge under this tree. Hopefully the lightning doesn't get too close. Anyhow, we're still heading up this little Jeep trail. Getting pretty close to where the job is. I was just gonna give a little description of the job. It's a lot of bug-killed, old, high elevation, big limby, dead fir up here that we gotta get the worst ones down with. We gotta climb them and rig them, and so that we ensure we don't smash that irrigation line. Feeds this big ranch down below us here for the irrigation. Anyhow, I'm gonna try to wear my helmet cam today. Got one pretty good size dead fir that got a hard lean over that line. Probably gonna put both rams in it and we're going to put a couple of rigging lines in it and pull on it also, just to ensure that we don't lose it over the line. But that's the worst one of the job. Other ones won't be too bad. But anyhow, we'll get them down. Kind of a fun little detail though. Anyhow, I'll be hopefully get some more video. See if I can get this thing off this rough old road here. Here, I'll switch my view. Switch my view around here. This is our little Jeep trail up to the job. It's a good thing I got some good tires on the old Tarzan. Pretty rough little old road. Hopefully it's not too bumpy that you can see what we're doing here. It's kind of fun. Anyhow. Yeah. Made one trip in there. We already had some gear in there that we left yesterday. And just going back to get my saddle and my climb line. Anyhow, Dave and Joe, his boy, are out there waiting. I'm gonna get this show on the road so we can get done today. Anyhow, it's gonna be another fun day. Hopefully we won't get those wind squalls like we did yesterday. Anyhow, alright, that's the worst one. Got a hard lean, that line's right there. So we're gonna jack it and pull it right up there where those guys are rigging the blocks. I'm just getting ready to get my line up in, and I want to tie in up there. I want to have that line rigged in it up there. Both those lines. Anyhow, hopefully we can get this on the first shot. Let's see. Kind of hard on these slopes. I think I can get it though, as long as my line doesn't foul. That'll work, I think. A little rat's nest there, but we'll see if we can get it out. Hopefully. You got a heck of a lean to it. We'll get her. Alrighty, here we go. Up this thing. Gotta go up there about where I'm tied into and rig those two pole lines. Anyhow, just walked right up this leaner. Slick, got wet last night. Get a little weight going, like. Uni here. Alright. That old son of a gun. Beautiful day. Some of these old dead limbs ain't very sound. Rigging point straight away. Still seems to be a lot of top up there. Just a little higher. Alright, go ahead and, yep, both of them. I think I can pull them both up at the same time. Alright, we got this old girl rigged. Anyhow, what's making me a little nervous leaning so hard? That bark was fractured right there, but I don't see any cracks in the wood. Hard to say what's going on inside there. These are dicey son of guns. I'm glad to be coming down. In ginger. Well, now I'm going to cut that tree out of our way. We got our blocks rigged right there. Got the bowl line through the big block. It's more of a safety than anything. We got that little one. Both of them will help. I'm getting choked here. There we go. This one just a little bit higher here. That's probably good for now. Got that one set. Now, there's a couple of wraps here now. Alright, we got her, Dave. I'll start pulling these kind of tight. I don't want to get them too tight until we start cutting on that thing. I don't want to break it. Quite a job, ain't it? Probably thinking now, ah hell, we should have just bombed them over the pipe. Oh no. All this ground makes it more challenging. Watch yourself, Joe. See what slack I'm getting out of it? Yeah. Pretty neat outfit, ain't it? There we go. It's got maxed out. Okay. Now we got some good wraps. All right. Go ahead and get down here and get ready to start cutting. Yeah. It's moving it. I don't want to put too much pressure because I don't want to make it dangerous for you. Got two lines rigged here. We're pretty safe now. We're going to start cutting that thing. We're going to put the jacks in it. Anyhow, a little more He's pretty tight. Yeah, couldn't get much more out of that. Just a safety. Got Dave Hyatt on the saws here. I'm gonna be running that 3120 of mine here in a minute. Got a pretty steep pitch off the back side of that tree, so figured rather than springboarding it, we might be able to use the 3120 with a 50-inch bar. Anyhow, Dave's an old salt timber faller. He's been around. It's kind of fun working with him. Letting him take over on the falling duties. Kind of fun just being the climber. Anyhow, I got a couple of good rigging lines rigged up there on that son of a gun. I'm gonna fall it right up here. That was the best thing we figured we could do. So go down here and get the 3120 warmed up for you. This is our little ledge we got here. Narrating, trying to explain our situation here. You know, we got to put a jack seat in right there. Kind of nasty little spot. The wind's out of our way.
Yeah, I think
Getting this jack seat in. And the touchy. Have to grab onto his fenders. I think that's
plenty.
yeah. Get that piece out of there and we get some pressure on those rams. I'm starting to kind of worry a little.
Huh?
Get some pressure on those rams. I'll get them set up here. I was just thinking if it's settling, we got that anchored so high, I just don't want it to, that top to break out on us. Probably overthinking it, but I'm glad we're putting them in. I was looking up there and there's a twist crack.
There is?
A little bit further than half between here and those two lines. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Spiral check.
that's what I'm watching. That's why I wanted to get these in there and get some pressure on this half of the tree. Right now all we got is that above that, so
A lot up there.
if that thing was to break, boy, you and I we'd have to haul ass.
That's what keeps it in there.
So it's getting a little touchy. Our backside of our stump's starting to split. Backside of our stump's starting to split a little. kind of getting dicey now. Hoping that once we start putting that undercut in, it'll relieve some pressure. The deal is right now is we got a spiral crack there, and I didn't see it when I climbed up there. I'd rigged those lines a little lower. We don't want to put any more pressure on those until we get more pressure on this butt. So, dang it. Hope this thing gives us the road. Alright, we're gonna see what she does. If that gauge moves up at all, we're screwed, I think. Down. Well, the good thing is it didn't settle.
That's plus.
That's plus. Go up there and put some more pressure on these lines. Dave's gonna watch the jacks down there. Hopefully we'll gain. Alright, I'm going to put a little more tension on the bottom line now. If I can get any. I think I can. Oh yeah. Not moving it. Good. That's good. So at some point, you might either thinking about, I mean, that's up to you, either putting a little more pressure on the jacks or starting to, or we're going to have to stand it up pretty good, but maybe cut some holding wood. Okay, let me just finish this off. You say when you want me to stop. Alright, that's good. Take up the slack. Feels like it might be pulling just a bit harder. Okay. Hang on, let me go ahead and put the, let me see if I can get some more slack out of this. Just for good measures. Yeah. Need to be a big old fatty for this. Got a little more on the back cut. Got a good escape trail just in case. Should put these jacks. thought it would move a little.
Yeah, maybe when I bring that other side even.
It's moving. Maybe it moved just a smidge, but I can't really tell.
Yeah, not
Danged old tree anyways,
Huh?
I said that danged old tree anyways, it's a booger. Sure a lot more of a challenge than I thought it was going to be. Good thing Dave's a husky man. That's a good thing, but it ain't going down either. This is where we might have to think. It moved just a smidge.
Yeah.
It's just not moving much, but this is where we're gonna have to think, all right, do we put more pressure on the jacks or do we put more pressure on those lines? Beat some wedges in there now. That actually moved it, just that little bit.
Yeah.
Surprising, isn't it? What a wedge will do. Oh yeah, he's moving now. Not much, but that made more of a difference than cutting that holding wood up. I think for now 2500's our magic number. we can get them just a little. Can you get a wedge started in there? This one sucks over here, doesn't it? There we go. This is going to give it some, I bet ya. Kind of smashing in there, ain't it? It's moving it though.
Is it?
Yep.
We're below 2,500?
Yep. We sure are. That'd help more than cutting that holding wood up, surprisingly.
Yeah.
A little more tension on these lines, I guess. No? Oh yeah, we're getting some slack. Putting a slip knot in here. Something to grab. Wish I had more, something to put more tension on this one. Good thing all these trees ain't this challenging. We'd be here a while. Nice. She's doing what we want her to do now. That's a good thing. I'm feeling a little better. We're gaining. So, boy, with that backside shearing off like that, that sure introduced a whole new problem to this job. Should have, I thought about that. I would have brought a chain and a boomer and ran it around the base of that tree on the backside of that to hold it together. I was more worried about it being punky and Jack's wanting to sink into it. Anyhow, I'll put some more pressure on this little girl. So this is pulling, I mean it's still pulling pretty hard, but just really keep an eye on the gauges and keep your head up to in case that decides to pop. This is what I mean where we're getting touchy with how much pressure we put on these in case that spot decides to give way. I think we're golden, but keep going slow and steady. Let me go take a little more slack here. So this is kind of jerky here, so just keep on the lookout. Yeah. Trying to figure out how to get a good grip here. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. One more good pull. There we go. Wedges, jacks, and 2 freaking pole lines. Jeez. Never would have thought for that tree. All because that stupid backside. And that stupid seam up there that I didn't frickin' see. Should have stripped all the bark off that some bitch. She's pretty tight, huh?
Yeah.
Put some more pressure on the rams now.
Pressure on those jacks.
I think we could.
We know we're
Shoot,
good
that's
to 2,500 pounds.
yeah. I wouldn't want to push it past that, but that's what I was saying. I think that's our magic number. Oh, we're getting wedges beat up. Good. That's what we want. Now, a little more pressure on these. I'm going to put some more pressure on those. We're gaining slow but sure. Steve's going to do me in today. Pump them up. Get some more pressure on here. Got separation here and here. Not good. We have to rely more on our lines now, I guess. Tree. So we're trying to make these dang jack seats a little bigger here. Hopefully this will give us some ground. We're going to bore the heart. The jacks are trying to shear off back there. Got a ton of tension in these two lines. Alright, we got a rigging prusik up there. We're going to see if this will give us some slack. That's all she wrote. That's not a bad thing though. Show you what we'll do now. Look how much slack we got in this fiddle block. Alright, unfortunately we've had to go to the abort plan. I pray that my bull line holds. I wish it was a 3/4 now. Anyhow, he's going to cut that far side. We're relying on our jacks to do most of the work, and these are safeties. Damn jack, back of the jack seat just kept splitting off. I tried getting it in there further. Dang old dead rotten trees. Alright, something's gonna give. Hopefully if all goes right, it's gonna fall right in below me here. It's popping. There she goes. Come on, baby. Hold. Hold. Yeah! My line broke, but I don't care about that. Ha ha ha! How you like that? With success. Pipe's still there. Only thing is, it busted my line, but I kind of expected that. How you like my choke? Broke my line. Where the hell is it? Finish her off. So I'm sure glad we choked that stump right there. Didn't hold quite as It went right for the schoolmarm fur, didn't it? See how it stripped the limbs off that tree?
Oh yeah.
We did her. Alright, here we are. It's 20 to 9. That son of a gun there took us most of the day. Anyhow, we got a side tension line in this one. It's got pretty good lean out that way already. You can see the line down there. That's all we got to keep it off of. Eat some wedges. Got his bottom side cut up, evidently. Oh well, I'd hell a lot rather put a long day in out here in the woods than in town. Might have to slack this actually. Geez, that's straight up and down right there. You can see how much lean that way that thing's going. Oh. Let's see if he beats those wedges. But oh, come on, line hold. Ah, shit, it broke. Oh, mine broke. Held it long enough though, by golly. That's right.
Oh man, is that the same line that broke earlier?
Yeah. It's alright, it just broke at the where we tied it there.
Thanks, Joe.
Last hurrah. Packing out. Quite a day. It was fun.